All right. So second game,
And
25 points.
range, so
We got my mercenaries.
removes one of
So it's Ashlyn, whatever her name, Delise. I got unit of 10 steelheads, Piper, Nomad, Ashlyn, unit of the Amethyst Rose gun mages, because they're the mercenary ones, not the Signar ones. A mule, and the commander guy. What's he called again?
So if
Gun mage officer, and he is jack marshalling this guy. So that basically means she can't allocate focus to him. He can use the jack marshal ability on it. And I'm fighting as Farrow again.
Here we go.
Same caster, right?
Yep, Carver.
So
The two warhogs again.
Armor's 4.
You got the Arknody dude, Targ, and Boar. And then the Slaughterers, they're called?
Yeah, Slaughterhousers.
Slaughterhousers?
Yeah.
Oh, that's like Gangs of New York.
Yeah.
And the shooty dudes, right?
Brigands
back there. And we're just playing a straight up match. That way we're not... I need to learn the game a little better before I play too many scenarios. So I'm going to just film at the end of full turns this game because it's going to take too long. So end of first turn, the Pharaoh basically advanced. The Boar ran up. You cast the Quagmire on your Slaughterhousers.
Yeah. And down the hatch, batten the hatches and everything.
Batten the hatches on everything, so it up their defense, right?
Up their armor.
Up their armor, that's right. In advanced. On my turn, Ashlyn put Admonition on the Nomad, and it ran up. She followed behind. The Mule walked up and tried to long bomb way out of range, but it scattered in the wrong direction. And the Gummages walked up as well. They didn't do anything else. These guys, she cast Quicken on these guys, so they got super speed, and they ran over here.
So I'm down one platoon, but it's now...
And he was able to follow just within 8 inches to cast Heroic Call to give them tough and fearless as well. So that's the end of turn 1. That's sort of the layout of the board now. So next turn, wow, okay.
There was two
the
here.
Pharaoh advanced. He tried to cast a AoE, but it fell short and scattered to here.
Marty, are you cheating?
I advanced. Oh, you reposition these guys to cover. What did I do over here? Basically just some shooting. Killed only one guy, I think.
But knocked two more down.
Yeah. Basically what happened is the Piper walked up and cast... Dirge of Mist, +1 defense and terror onto this unit, and then they charged in, and they have Quicken. They charged in, and this beast failed this one beast failed his terror check, and then I attacked. So did about 10 damage ish?
11 and 11.
So I ended up doing 11 damage to each of the heavies with their attacks. It worked well. I failed some rolls, but did pretty well on the charge. The powerful charge helped me hit on 3s because of the batten down the hatches. So his defense was already lower, increased his armor. So it was 3 dice for damage -10, and I rolled a couple like 16s, so that helped. But that was it for my turn. So those guys are engaged. This guy's fleeing, and there's 2 knocked down. So we're gonna. No one's feated or anything. So we'll pick it up at the end of the turn. Well, that was turn 2, right?
Yeah.
So we'll pick it up at the end of turn 3. Quick addendum: we're idiots. War beasts are fearless. So I did Heroic's Call instead. The damage stands. It didn't change anything, but none of them had to test. We were like, it doesn't make sense that these things have to test. And those units are fearless, so that Piper song was pointless, so we just went back to what we were doing. So, end of turn 3 or 4? Anyways, these guys failed their massive casualties roll last turn, and then they failed to rally this turn, so they're still counted as fleeing. Advanced the gunners up, shot and killed 1 and knocked 3 more down. This guy, the mule advanced and fired on the Pharaoh and only knocked, or what do they call slaughterhouses?
Yeah.
Knocked 1 down. Ashlyn walked up and feeded, and then they had 3 focus on the Nomad who charged, killed the knockdown guy, and then was within reach and the 2 successful attacks there with her feet mean I maximized damage, and that beast is this beast here is now dead. And that was it for my turn. I think this is going to be a feat turn for him. So it's going to be interesting because these slaughterhousers, right? See, these two guys on the end, they can get by easily without me having to get any shots. These two guys might actually be engaged right now.
Yeah.
But they could still charge.
Yeah, actually, so close.
They can charge separate models. Yeah. So, well, he probably can't because, whoops, this guy's base is in the way.
Have an announcement to make? Just
They should have the end of the
That
turn.
was kind of sad, actually.
Still have 3 hit points on the Nomad. Killed 1. Farrow's feated, so wiped out that unit. Charged in, got him down to 3 hit points, basically, right? On the feat turn. The slaughterhouses are brutal when they have that attacking damage stuff. They had 5 dice on the charge with a couple of those guys. I just repositioned over here, did some shooting, killed 1 model. I think I killed 1 of each unit, and that's it this turn. And then basically repositioned. Piper threw the heroic call on the gun mages, tried to lob a shell from the mule over here, scattered, hit the boar, and did no damage. So the Nomad's dead. He's swinging around with his other beasts. And on my turn, I repositioned this way, gunlined into the remaining, what were they called again? Scoundrels or whatever, gun guys?
Brigands.
Brigands. They wiped them out, lobbed a shell with the mule right on his caster's head, and then failed to do any damage. Actually hit him, and then did no damage. Piper kept up HC, the heroic call on these guys, and Ashley hid behind the gun line.